Hi everybody, Graham here. Oh, just a minute. We've got a big echo there. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. And we are now expanding our economy. That will benefit all our citizens, as it will hopefully improve the liquidity and value of our currency. And all our citizens hold our currency. We give it to them every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. When you become a citizen, there are a lot of things that you can be involved in if you choose, but they're all optional. And you can just enjoy the camaraderie and scenery if you like, or you can get involved in everything or nothing. Okay, with that said, we have also a non-separatist ideology within our community. That means we simply don't separate people into groups based on anything at all, really. We just see everybody as a human being. It doesn't matter what gender, what nationality, what color, class, creed you are. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, and therefore all of equal value. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that, but before that affirmation, we have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. True happiness is an inner bliss, a calmness that is always with you. It's not the short-term pleasure that you get and that's matched equally by depression and that up and down feeling. It's just a nice level calmness that is always with you, and you can't buy that. It's what everybody seeks. But you can only obtain it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is the more you do that, the more you go about that, the more people you serve, and the more you put into that service, the more you'll find that everything that you want and need in life will flow to you. And that's what our little prayer is about. But let me welcome you, whether you're watching live, whether you're watching here in our link, or we are also streaming in Facebook and YouTube. A lot of people watch us on our streams. So let me welcome you. Also, a lot of people watch the recordings because the streams are recorded and they're there available. We know that 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everyone. So the advantage, of course, of being here live is that you can pop into the chat where you're from and who you are and let people see who you are, and you can interact with one another and chat. And of course, you can also put in any questions that we'll do our best to answer as completely and fully as we can in the limited time we have. So let's just have a quick look who we do have in at the moment. We've got Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal. We got Dustin in from Arizona in the States. We've got Cody in, who's my dog, from Liverpool, but he lives down here in Cornwall with me. Okay, we got Werner in from South Africa. We've got Peter in from the Cameroon. Bozina in from Slovenia, Ramachandra from Watford in England, and we've got another Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Right, okay, just now I've got your message. I will check it out, but it won't be until tomorrow now. Okay, it'll be tomorrow morning, probably, when I first get in the office, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, So we also have Richard in from Devon. He'll be enjoying the weather that we've got here as well, because we're only, I don't know, 40 miles away from him or something like that. And it's beautiful, another beautiful day here today. Right, let's get started with that little prayer and affirmation, and then we'll get into what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. We've got somebody else in as well. We've got Brandon in from Oregon. Okay. Right, what's been going on today? A lot of things, actually. I did finally manage to get the 777 video up, and I've rearranged that page a little bit. So that is there. I did send a message out about it, which is in your internal mail. I also, I don't know whether I mentioned this yesterday, but I rearranged the bundle page a bit, so that's a little bit better. And the ShareHope page has also been updated to reflect the new plan rather than the old one. Now, I did say I would see if we could get the new plan, get you access to it all tomorrow. And Vishal has advised against it, and he's the man that's doing it all. He reckons he can have it all finished tomorrow, but he'd rather finish it and spend time checking it all out before we open it up to everybody. So it's likely to be Monday of next week when we get that available for you. It doesn't affect people now. People can still join using the join link on the page. You register in the normal way with We Share Abundance. You can log in to the existing website. We had a query in there from support about that. I don't know why. Yeah, it probably needs me to put a link on the ShareHope page, I think, to cover that. You can use the existing website to upgrade and go pro, and it is all being tracked and will be automatically transferred to the new system, and nobody will miss out. Nobody will get left behind if they're joining on the existing website. So that is the main thing. There were a few other tasks that we've done, but there's nothing that would reflect, except for the fact that hopefully the website is still running very quickly. We've got an awful lot of power there, and we're using very little of it, so it's good. We also have addressed some of the issues with the callbacks. Those are notifications we get when people do a KYC, for example, and Shufti Pro send us a message saying, yeah, this guy's approved. So a lot of those things have been fixed, and a lot of people that have done their KYC recently, it's now reflecting in their back office. I'm not sure that it's completely fixed, but we will be going into it in more depth next week when Devian is back, because we'll also be doing it on the callbacks for the withdrawals and deposits and checking those out. So we are looking good. It's all moving well. We've got Dustin, but it's going to make me wait 12 hours if you don't join after it drops. I'll get skipped. That's why I'm asking. If it's half decent, I'll just join it. But if you have to wait 12 hours doesn't matter, in all honesty. You are not going to miss out. If an opportunity is good, 12 weeks, 12 months doesn't make a lot of difference. It'll still be a good opportunity. Okay. We have Dustin says he's halfway through the 777 video. Okay. Took me a long time to make that video. It was I wanted to do it in 15 minutes or make it 15 minutes, but I couldn't do it. Anyway, we've also got Derek in from Wado City, Kim in from Ireland. We have Derek. Hope members that have not activated their subscription in the ShareHope plan won't lose their position because you ask us to wait. No, you won't lose your position. We're going to give you additional time. Everybody that was active in the last matrix will be active in the new one when we run it on the 27th. And then you will have from the 28th of April to the 27th of May to make sure that your subscription is up to date. If you have funds in your deposit wallet, all that will be transferred over and it'll all still be automated. And if you are doing it, paying just every month, it'll just give you more time to make sure that you are active. So no worries about it. We will not be letting you down, okay? Vibe. Pretty much every day now, Megan is doing training. And the training is good. And it'll stand you in good stead whether you use it for Vibe, for We Share Abundance, or anything else. It's good stuff. It is pretty high pressure training. It's, you know, get out of your comfort zone and do it type training. But it's worth taking on board. She's live at 5 o'clock London time every day, I think. I'm not sure whether it's weekends, certainly weekdays. And if you want to get on the later one, I think that's at 1 a.m. in the morning London time, but I'm not sure about that because I never get on that one anyway. But I do try and listen. I don't get too involved in it. I take a few notes if there's something to pass on. And I think the recording of it, I've not checked that the recording is the right one, but it should be because it says it's from the 17th. I posted it in the in our third-party Telegram group as well. But let me have a look at these dates. The 21st now is the last date to pay that $25 fee if you want to pay it. It will put you in the matrix conditionally And when I say conditionally, it means that you will, of course, have to. Oh, just a minute. I think she said that if you're in the matrix, you're going to be grandfathered in at the 160 point level. I can't remember what the title is, for 45 days. Now, I'm not sure whether that applies without buying a product. I can't imagine it does, but I don't know. But maybe you've got 45 days then to get your product organized and get sorted out. My advice is to use the Success Blueprint, and I'll be working on various things there. I've got a new video as well, and I'll be putting a list of these videos in the training, because we have a lot of them that you can use to get people's interest. I don't know how yeah, the latest one is only 16 seconds. I don't know what it's like. I will be editing it in a moment, but it's only 16 seconds, and I've used AI to put the pictures and things in, but it's my script, and I've used a different voice because mine isn't as clear as it used to be in my youth. Okay. But the Success Blueprint, I will also now be trying some solo ads and see what the response is there, and we'll see what results we can get from that. And also I've got another traffic source I'll be testing with it as well, and we'll see what response we get from that as well. And then if we get anything sort of decent, I mean, if you can get one good person, you might have to refer like 7 people to get one good one. But if you can get one good person, even if it takes you 7 people, if we could do a solo ad to 100 people and you got 7 people, and that would give you one good one, that one good one is worth $40,000 to you. So you shouldn't be worrying about the cost of the solo ad. But we'll test it and we'll see what we do get. You do need a minimum of 3 good people, so you may have to go through 20, 25 people to get 3 good ones, and that'll get you sorted in the Success Blueprint. You might get more because there's a chance that you'll get a few people that'll join anyway, but they're not going to really duplicate. We're looking for the ones that are really going to duplicate, because they're the ones that are going to get you where you want to go. You've got to find those people that really want to do it and are prepared to do what it takes. Now, if we can make that easier by using solo ads and traffic, then of course it helps everybody. Okay. We've got Eric in as well from Quebec in Canada. I don't know if you've missed information about the subscription of the ShareHope. Do we still do the same way we used to? Basically, yeah. It's still a deposit account that you put your funds in, and it'll take it automatically out of there, or you can do it manually out of there. But it won't be live till early next week, hopefully Monday, but we'll wait and see. We'll see how we get on with it. It's been a big project, but it's good. I like the back office, and I'll maybe give you a look at the back office tomorrow. I'm not going to do it now because I haven't got it handy, and there are one or two things I want to check in there as well before we before I show you, because if there are things that I did want changed, which I've not checked yet. So I can't think of anything else. We've been busy all day, Vishal, myself, and the Turnkey Cash Cow traffic should be starting, I believe, tomorrow. So we'll be looking for the results we get from that. We'll see how many people we get in, and hopefully by tomorrow, I don't know, tomorrow night, probably be a bit early to get anything meaningful. Certainly probably by Saturday we'll be able to see some sort of results, and we'll be able to see the traffic building. Okay, so that's Turnkey Cash Cow as well. I've been doing a little bit of tweaking on a few things there, and I'm happy with what we've got set up in there. So we're tracking everything through ClickMagick, which is very, very good. I've used them for many years, but I've not really done any proper marketing for many years, and so it takes me a long time to get things set up. But it is a wonderful system, and if you're going to be doing your own stuff, I mean, I can't recommend ClickMagick any more than I do. I think it's the best tracking out there. It tells you where the leads come from. It tells you whether they're real leads or bot leads. It tells you how much time they spent on different pages. It really is very, very good in depth. And if you're doing marketing in a big way, you really need a decent tracking system. There are a lot of them out there. You might have another that you prefer, but ClickMagick, I think, is a really good one. I used to have it in the downline builder, but I think I took it out because I know most of you don't really do a lot of marketing, and so it was just taking up space in there. But you can just do a search for it. I think you get a free trial for 14 days or a month or something like that. You used to. I don't know whether you still do. Probably do. Okay. I want to just check, see if we've seen some things here. I think, yeah, we answered Derek there. Yakubu from Nigeria, we mentioned him. Brandon says, thank you for taking care of us on the Share Hope. Yeah, we always try and take care of everybody. Dustin, are you just saying hi to somebody else? Okay, I don't think there are any questions there. There are a couple of things that we keep getting queries about. How do I withdraw my Share Hope tokens? So I have put something in the knowledge base in the support desk. I also sent a message out to people in their inboxes to try and avoid those questions that come up repeatedly. And the answers have always been around and been there, but they are there. Then we get people that say, I put $100 in 5 years ago and I've never made any money. My question to those people is, what have you done apart from bought $100 worth of tokens, probably? There are people that are making money on a regular basis with the plans we have, and some of them are doing it passively. Of course, passive is never going to compare to active. If you're active, you're going to make a lot more money and you're going to make it faster. And it's not really that hard to be active in We Share Abundance, because everything is so low cost and offers such great value, because there's no profit side of it coming in to pay the owners or anything, because you're the owners. It all goes back into We Share Abundance. So you'll quite often be getting 100% commissions on things, or 80%, or you know, it's seldom that you get the smaller commissions that you would normally get in a business opportunity, because the person that sets it up wants to make a profit out of having set it up, and that's fair enough. I'm not knocking that at all. It's just that we're set up in a different way. We are a not-for-profit organization, and so we don't have that overhead. We have the same overheads in terms of running the servers and the development costs and everything like that, but we don't have an overhead for profit, because there's nobody to pay that profit to. So it all comes back out to you. What else? I can't think of anything else, in all honesty. I think that pretty much covers it. There are, we know, issues on the withdrawal for some people. Don't know why some people. And until Devyani is back, what we're going to do is we're going to get those people that have issues and it doesn't go through, to do it live with Devyani, and she'll be able to track the code and see what happens and why it doesn't just go through as it should do. Because whenever we test it, it works. And I know that there are people out there that are making withdrawals, because we get a lot of them that are going through no problem. So it's difficult to understand why we have some people that that it doesn't work for. But we will get it sorted out one way or another in the near future, but it won't be until next week when Devyani is back. She's had this week off to recharge her batteries a bit after the monumental task we've had of getting where we are now with the website, you know, and it's thanks to Vishal and Devyani that we are there. They've both done brilliant jobs, and without them, I don't know where we'd have been. I don't know what we would have done. It would have been an impossible task. Okay, with that said, no questions have come in, so we might as well let you get out and enjoy the spring sunshine, or if you're in the Antipodes, the autumn evening or morning. It'd be morning, wouldn't it, if you're in New Zealand or Australia somewhere. So that's it. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. R-Link, YouTube, Facebook. Until then, get out and make that effort to break through that barrier of contentment that you're in, you know, that comfort zone. Personal growth doesn't happen in your comfort zone. It happens outside your comfort zone. And if you're not growing personally, you're wasting your time. If you're not growing personally, you're gradually dying. You want to be growing all the time, and that way you can die young, but at an old age. Okay, and that is my plan and my philosophy. I intend to die young at an old age, and I consider myself young chronologically at the moment, even though many of you think, oh, he's an old guy. I don't consider myself that way. Okay, so I'll be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. No questions come in. So God bless. Thank you all for being here. Without you, we don't have. We share abundance. See you all tomorrow.